Okay, we're back again, folks. Here's the bug ball, and I snap it out. I quite like doing that, like that, and then we'll
you want any drink?
fade it. Oh, let's have hot chocolate down here. Yeah, we deserve it. Fade up the controls. So we've been to the hospital to see our mummy. How was that? Yeah. I don't think we need to have the chat open, really. Well, do you want to exit while live? No, cancel. Alright, so we've got to allow something here. We've got some red stuff. But if we look at the whole project here, from the GitHub and the VNV, the ITE, all the way right down to the bottom, we've only just got these bits of yellow now. So the GitHub Copilot's doing a grand job. I'll just type something in, ready to go. Good work. Well done. Always be positive and appreciative. Let's take the format back to something sensible again. I can't remember what it was. Call it start again. $25 1117, like that. Copy that. Click on that. Allow that. Save this text file in today's folder. Let's start again. Just start again. And we'll pop that into the chat. Yeah, do you remember I was worried about that dash? Well, the reason for that is that I've got two Dbug Productions accounts, you see, and we're actually streaming from the one without the dash. What are we in here? Yeah, we're in Dbug X. So YouTube takes a while to load up. Then we want to search. We want to search. Come on. I don't want to ask people about this page. Alright, you really want me to. I want to search. Click to exit Google Lens. Yeah, I tried Replit and it gave me I'll show you. This kind of this is kind of what I'm talking about this evening. So do you remember how we get there? We've got to go to Bugbase PC1 and we'll send a shortcut to the desktop. And we'll have a look inside. This is my workspace, DB00, and you see there'll be 1,000 workspaces, but it'll be 8 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the A to Z. That makes 1,000. So this is what we've been installing here, and this should match what you see in the Visual Studio. You see these. Right. And then if you look back up here, you see GitHub, VNV, VIT. But if I go to here, user register, this is what it was. I've changed the name of that to regedit in my mind anyway. And then this is what I downloaded from this website. Where has it gone? Yeah, Replit. So that was what I downloaded from Replit. Hi, man. And I wasn't very impressed by how much they gave away for free. So one thing that you can get from watching my videos is how to find free stuff and how far you can go for free. And the motto of Bug World is bugs are free. So let's see if we can find Dbug Productions. See, here's Replit again, because they've obviously got me. They know that I was there earlier today. Right, so we got 2 here. We're subscribed to both of them. And this is what we were just watching, isn't it? Oh, this is what we're watching now. I'll turn the sound up so you can hear me twice, I think. Yeah, can you hear me twice now? See, here's Replit again, because they here in the comments got me. They know that I was there earlier today. Right, so in the chat, I was going to say start again. Except, 2 here, we're subscribed to both of them. And this is what we were just watching, isn't it? Oh, this is what we're watching now. Get into Dbug Productions browser. I'll turn the sound up so you can hear me twice, I think. Yeah, can you hear me twice now? See, here's Replit again, because here in the comments got me. So do you see, this is what I did today too, something called Netlify in the chat, something called Versal. I was going to say that again. Both those will just basically accept, take your project from GitHub, subscribe to both of them, put it into a web page. And this is what we were just watching on the free. Oh, this is what we're watching. Productions browser. I'll turn the sound up so you can hear me twice, I think.
Yeah.
Lovely, darling.
You want one more?
Yeah. Nice. They are literally nice. Nice biscuits. Ah. Yeah. So we need to switch accounts. I beg your pardon. Need to switch browsers. There we can see this is the live, and we are now in the wrong. We're in the wrong tube. Here we are. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Here we are. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Here we are. Here we are. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Here we are. Here we are. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Let's get some echoey, feedbacky stuff going on. Alright, let's just make sure you can hear me. You can, can't you? Yeah. Here we are. Here we are. Let's get some. I can take those speakers down.
Now, bless, I think
Yeah.
you should do your dishwash.
I think 5 minutes here and I'll be done, okay?
Okay.
Uh, 14.5 minutes into the stream, and I maybe got another 5 or 6 minutes. Alright, very quickly, let's get on with it. We've got this message ready to go. We just want to put an emoji there. So this is today's folder, the 17th. It's coming up to 11 o'clock. And if we have a look in Gemini for today, that's a bit too big for me. That's a bit too small. So 11 is perfect. For my eyes, 11 is perfect like that. Okay. Start again. So if I stop whatever the agent is doing, stop that, and then put that message in. Path here to the front end, X, debug 00. Remember there's 1,000 of these front end. So what I was just saying, good work, well done. Thanks, glad it's moving forward. Quick status and next options. Backend running locally. Health endpoint available. Front-end dependencies installed in front-end. VITE dev server attempted to start, but I can run it foreground to capture logs and confirm. What would you like me to do next? So it's given a mid-choice. What do you think we should do now? I think it would be fun to build the Docker. Or do all. Yeah, do all. So we can leave that, that's going to be busy for a while. We just make sure we've got the sound coming through here. We haven't got echoey stuff. We can leave that, that's going to be busy. Yeah, I can hear myself there. So that's fine. You're in great shape. Now I started the day by saying, complete installation of DB00 workspace. Clone and make 00 stand for genetic A8 to 55. Make generic version main. So that was my mission today. And then we had this roadmap which the agent made, and off we went. This file was kind of what we were doing earlier in the day. So I'm making notes as I go. In fact, now I'm a little bit more experienced. I don't need to make notes all the time. It does slow things down. But one of the great discoveries of today was this DBAC. This was the list of jobs that we got. Do you remember when we were starting that, building that new app project in Gemini in the last video? We go back to that now. Here it is. It's called Bug Bonanza. Not very happy about that. Please call the app. Welcome to Bug World. You don't need to give the app a whole load of detailed suggestions. Just let it do whatever it wants, and then if you really want to fiddle around, I mean, it takes a long time to adjust colours and stuff like that. Yeah, to make this green and this red, get a fact. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted to do, but powered by Gemini API is fine. But let that work away. We can get a funny water banana. Obviously the AI thinks that's funny, or what it does is it generates a lot of random stuff, and then it puts it through a decision tree, and out of that it got the idea that that was a funny thing to say. Which is okay, but it's not fair, so let's change things like looking at Bonanza, and we decided to change it, so we'll see what happens with that. We'll have to wait until it's finished processing. This was the Dbug Productions GitHub. I was showing you that earlier. Google X, so we have another. It doesn't matter how many you have. processing is happening in the cloud. Right? So you can be running 5 or 6 at the same time. We'll be running 6 at the same time. Now if I go to my notes, I'll copy over my plan from the other text files. So we found that was this, didn't we? And this will be a nice exercise to show you what I mean about what it comes up with. I think that's a fantastic prompt. And then afterwards you can use other technical sound things. Since you know that the AI makes that back to start. Back to start. Should call them agents, not AI, really. It's more respectful, isn't it? So this is the one we're actually running. It must have received that sound. Received it. Now when it's finished, I'm going to be tempted to add lots of other stuff. I'm going to show you the process, or 3 processes I think. Download the app, save it to GitHub, and then go to these 2 sites and deploy it on those 2 sites, and then I could even show you how to put the link to the deployment on those sites, all within what is, the free tier. How you can then use your free Google sites to provide the link to where you have deployed the site. I'm not bothered at the moment about whether the app actually works. Okay, so that's what we had to do. This scene is finished, but it hasn't. Here we go. Let's see what it does. Big ask, is it? Just change a little bit of HTML in the index file. Have the title on one line. Also change the color, palette, to bright and childlike. So just type whatever comes into your head, go with the flow. Not sure we need to be this. Let's close this. I'll update the to list. Check backend. Now if you look here, you've still got just a little bit of yellow going on here in this area. Carry on copying over my ideas. I noted earlier. Reg edit. video there. If when people supermotor to there. When people clone branch off your main, they can change whatever they want, can't they? So if it's an O, then you'd imagine they change it to a 1 if they wanted to. But if there's no number there, then they could start from O themselves. I just want a bit more space to work here. Okay, so some of this we can take out. So we have Directory Explorer and Comet Explorer. These are two. These are a pair. We've got regedit and useredit. These are a pair, brother and sister. You see. This is the embed code for embedding it into your Google site. This we don't need to keep. That's the markup. This is a very special project for me, the General Automated Information Analysis Machine Architecture. I mean, I could be working on these projects for the rest of my life because they really interest me. Yeah, before downloading as a PDF, give option to create a new app in Gemini AI Studio. Name the app as follows. Prefix equals module. So this is the modular system. I do this so that if I'm scrolling through a big text file, it's going to stand out. Change name to Rich. Edit. User registers. Bit wordy. Right. So this is these are the notes I'm going to work off. Let's make a list, a to-do list. You see, after a while you start to actually think and work like the AI yourself. Isn't that fascinating? Because you want to kind of be in tune. So how many did I say I'm doing? 6. It just takes a moment to throw the prompt in, you see. So we can have regedit. What did I say it was called originally? User registration. That would be enough. And what did I say? This is yen. Then we've got his sister called user edit. And what are we calling that? No, you see, I've lost it. Where is it? Here we are. Brother to... No, that's a different... Here we are. Use edit. What did we call use edit? Oh, that's because it was here already. You see, I'm tired now. User registration. User management. Yeah, I might think of a better way of saying that. Then we've got take away those zeros. You see what I was saying? If somebody wants to start putting numbers after them, that would still look okay. Well, first of all, we're going to make a directory. And this is the expander. I had this idea in 2000. So long before Facebook existed. I had this idea, this idea. The sister. Common expander, because I was in China, so I was thinking about pandas going extinct. Yeah. And I was walking with Gonga in this small mountain area just to the west of Beijing, walking for hours and hours, running all of this imaginary code in my head. Amazing time. And then when I came back to the west, also I found out that other people had been thinking on similar lines, and the internet was developing. I wasn't part of it though. We see we got Gaia with a 0 and we got module with a 0. Okay, let's move this. When we forget about 5 minutes to go. Let's say 15. 15 minutes of fame. And remember how much I hate spelling mistakes. If I hate them so much, then I shouldn't make them. So we had the Directory Explorer. I changed the name of that, but I can't remember what it was now. What was it called? Hang on. It was called Directory Expander. Yeah. So these are sort of follow-on prompts that we've developed during the course of the day. Yes, I've got an idea. And an idea I had has come back to mind. Let's cut that. It's repeating itself. Comment Explorer. What was it called? Comment Expand? Yeah, see, I remember, just I'm thinking the same way. See below. Yeah, so we've got these following prompts. Yeah. What, darling? Yeah. I've said less than 10 minutes now, okay? I've really got to finish this live stream. And the idea that I had was... I've lost it again. Oh yes, it was use case. Something like that. Use case. New case. New use case. or use queso. No, because it's 2 words. Just call it use case, and then this one finally is DB. It needs a space, DBAC. Right, so here we got our 6 prompts. Spell mistake. Failed. It isn't responding right now. That's right. So we got welcome to Bug World. Colors are much better. Take away the red bugs either side. Right, we can actually make a list of several things rather than doing it one at a time. If you're using something like base 44, then I recommend that you make a short list of prompts, because you only get so many. You get 5 a day, I think. But I was using base 44 before I discovered Gemini, and before I discovered the wonders of this GitHub Copilot. It is just fantastic, you see, because once this is done, I can go back to my directory. I'll show you where it is again. Hang on, I made a shortcut, didn't I? Shortcut. Yeah, so here we are in the directory. If we go up one, we see that I got this user register, which I'll change the name of, right? But I got that from the what's it called? Anyway, that service that I didn't like so much, because they said, right, that's all you get, now you have to upgrade. So, but I could still download from it. Riplite. Was it Riplite or something? So this is what I downloaded, and I don't really know what it is because I couldn't preview it or anything. But it's a fair bit of code, and it's along the right lines. But I'm going to change the name to here and start again. Regedit. Is that right? User register. What's it called? User register. Yeah. So I'm going to change the name more stylish if it's Regedit. So that's the first prompt. We'll leave the yang and the ying in because that would be quite a make quite a difference to how the prompt reacts. So I'll come back to this, make a list of 3 or 4 things for that to do. So here we are in the AI, Google AI Studio. Let's do them in order, otherwise we will get in a muddle. We've only got 5 there. We need another one. So they're all ready to go. To be honest, that should be the... Let's delete that one. That'll be much more. because otherwise when I get there I've got to go back to some kind of density die. Right, build your ideas. Build your ideas. Now it's going to go back. Right, so this is ready, this is ready, this is ready, this is ready, and the first one is ready. The other thing you could experiment with is using different models. And one thing I really don't recommend is just repeating a prompt, because it doesn't help the way the large language models work. It doesn't make it more closer to what you want, because they could take it away from what you want, because it's only generating code from randomly creating strings of binary code, and then it's selecting and editing and selecting. So it's not necessarily going to improve. I've found during hacking around yesterday and today that repeating a large prompt again and again and again actually takes it further and further away from what you want. It introduces more and more hallucinations in the code and more stuff you'll have to fix. So the AI do as much as you can possibly let it do. This is the big lesson for today. Just keep the prompts really tight and elegant. So I've got 6 of them here. That's the first one. This is the second one. User edit, user management in. Right, so when it does this, you've got to click that button there, and that will put it into what's this thing called? You see on terminal. I'm so ignorant, I don't even know what the name of that thing is. And then you do that one. And if it goes well, you'll get something coming up. If it doesn't go well, you get all this red stuff. That's all I know. And there's the heart, you see. Right. So we were doing user. Come on. User edit. Which of course is where Reddit got their idea from, isn't it? Retry. Build. What's the next one? Directory expander. Next one. Call expander. Let's see if I was really going to take time over this. These ideas here, but is this thinking now? Page not found. And this is the first one. This is the advantage of doing nice order with the list. First one. All the time you're training the model, so don't feel guilty about it. You're training the model. They're getting your services for free. It's not the other way around. I put these 4 hearts here. Kind of unnecessary. It's exactly against everything I've just been saying. Why you put 4 hearts? Look at the idea just from 1 heart. But I got my reasons. The love bug. That's what it is. comment expand. Did we do that? We did. So we've got 7 running here. I think that's probably enough. Now we can take away the red bugs on either side of the title. Get a bug fact. Discover fascinating facts and whimsical tales. Just take away that. It's bugging you today. Right. Don't put a full stop there because it might think that's part of the text. That's why I say to the following and put it on another line. Also be careful about this. Kind of change the text in the yellow button because it might decide to change the yellow. It's only making random changes until it gets some sort of fit with what you're asking it to do. So it is a natural language model. It won't necessarily respond naturally. I'm going to do the washing up now. Everything's running. This is running. Yeah, this is running. Oh, retry. This unexpected error. Okay. What's this? What's number 2? Number 2 was, even if not all of it works. Just turn the sound down for a moment. Time.
This is pretty stupid.
Yeah. This is running.
It's 12 o'clock.
This is running. This is running. No, this is not running. This is 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 5 of them running. It's all good training for the agent. This one is not running now. This is 4. This is doing well. This one's not running. Story Weaver. Heartbeat, sequence heartbeat. Isn't that fascinating? Sequence heartbeat. Okay.
So what time you going to do dishwash?
I'm doing 5 minutes. Literally, I'm doing it in
You
5
already
minutes.
said 3 or 4 times.
I know, I'm such a liar, darling.
How can you be ridiculously stupid? This is stupid.
4.
Yeah? It's not easy.
Yeah, it isn't that easy though. 4. Okay. Add username validation. Right. That's doing that. What's this one doing? Okay, don't worry. This one's doing well. This one's doing well. Please try again. No. Internal error. This is 3. Just keep retrying. You have no idea why things don't work, just keep retrying them. Not only do this. Auto fix is good. Right, I'm going to do the washing up now. I have no idea if I finished everything I was going to do. Just go to Google site, sitesgoogle.com, make a site. Wow, everything stopped working on me now. Oh yeah, I was going to show you this. So you see module, yeah, or you can use this one as well. Netlify, Versal, module, come on.